What's going on, everyone? The Bears here, or Skolas in Destiny, and I'm bringing to you my first build video. I don't really make a lot of my builds public, but since I've seen a lot of different iterations of builds that I like to use from more popular streamers, I decided, well, why not throw mine out there? Maybe somebody will like to use it. So here we are. This build utilizes a probably pretty underused exotic, the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap, and the Wicked Implement exotic Scout Rifle. With its newly, um, I guess, changed catalyst, uh, Bungie has added Headstone to it, and all of those stasis crystals that are spawned from the weapon, those stasis shards come back to you, just like did when you killed a frozen target that you froze from the weapon. So it just makes it that much better. You're going to be making that many more stasis crystals that track to you from a mile away, and just overall, this weapon has become a whole lot better. My second weapon in here is Point of the Stag, which, if you haven't been playing Iron Banner, it's not a new weapon, but it's brought back with a bunch of new perks, and this combo of Archer's Tempo and Precision Instrument is pretty awesome. It's a very, very spicy combo, and if you don't play a lot of Iron Banner, but you like bows, I would recommend uh, trying to get this and give it a try, give it a test run. Um, since you can't get any precision hits like through a anti-barrier shield if you start attacking the champion with this bow, at least this season, since it's anti-barrier bow. It's the only reason I really have this on right now. I would be using my fusion rifle, but for this lost sector I'm in, there are barrier champions, and this is a very good option. And wild card just makes it that much cooler, spawning those little Telesto balls at a defeated target. My heavy weapon is this dimensional hypotrochoid. I mean, it's very underused. Another very underused weapon. I think it's sweet. It's the only heavy wave frame grenade launcher, and since I don't have the submission special grenade launcher with chain reaction, I've crafted this one with enhanced field prep and chain reaction just to give it that much more ammo for me to use it a whole lot more freely rather than a heavy weapon to deal a lot of DPS. I'm mostly relying on my super for the DPS, do a lot of damage since the Behemoth super just does so much damage. For the mods, we got a Stasis Siphon on the helmet, since we're going to be using Stasis weapons primarily the whole time. With the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap, we need to create the little teeny barricade and sit behind it most of the time to create more diamond lances, which is why we have Dynamo on to reduce our super cooldown if we're near any sort of enemies. Wicked Implement doesn't have the best reload speed, so I just have the Stasis loader on just to make it a little bit faster. We got Focusing Strike on just to try to get our teeny barricades back faster. Harmonic Reserves for more ammo for our heavy weapon. The triple Stasis Weapon Surge to help with our primary and heavy. Some time dilation mods to help with the armor charge lasting longer. And the only one mod you really want to have on from your artifact is Sundering Glare, which the rapid precision hits from far away will weaken targets, and that, of course, helps a ton. For pretty much any other content besides this Lost Sector that it is today, which is super close combat, but either way, wonderful mod to have on for a scout rifle type build. We have our teeny barricade and glacier grenades to spawn that many more stasis crystals, diamond lance aspect, because of course we need it, tectonic harvest to create more stasis shards, which will in turn help with the fragments and help generate more ammo for Wicked Implement. We got Whisper of Rending, which makes Wicked Implement one-shot any stasis crystal that is spawned, just to make this build that much easier. Whisper of Conduction for the resilience and intellect boost, as well as the tracking. That's always a plus. Whisper of Rhyme is huge in this build, since we're going to be making a whole lot of stasis shards from all the crystals, and that'll be giving us an overshield for what it says 10 seconds. But we're going to have so many stasis shards flying towards us, we should most of the time have an overshield to help out. Whisper of Shards, that when you shatter a stasis crystal, we get a grenade boost rate, and it just adds to being able to spawn so many stasis crystals around the area. And with the Whisper of Fissures, they deal more damage when we destroy them or unfreeze a frozen target. And it all combines together to make a wonderful and fun build. So let's take this for a spin in this Lost Sector, which, like I just said, it's a terrible Lost Sector to show off a long-range type of build, but here we are. And there's our destroyed, and there's our little stasis shard flying towards us, and our diamond lance from the destroyed target. And with the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap, depending on the enemy we hit, it will spawn more stasis crystals to help with some more damage. You can see I've pretty much only done damage with the stasis crystals. Let's use our heavy. And there he goes. Okay. And even when you don't throw a diamond lance at an enemy, it still will deal some damage and still spawn another stasis crystal, which will pretty much always be having a bonus to our grenade charge rate because of that. Just, as you can see, there are so many stasis shards everywhere. So many explosions. So many people being frozen. It's just that much more fun when you're freezing literally everything. Let's see, we just need one more little thing to run through this. There's another stasis crystal. And there's the last thing I need. Alright. There should be another champion around here somewhere. Everything you do will create more diamond lances. Here we go. Oh, don't want this guy to blow up right behind us. Huh, spin metal. Alright. We'll walk down this path right here. Freezing everything creating more diamond lances, more stasis crystals. You can see this build excels at just freezing absolutely everything. You know what, let's pop our super right here. In this tiny little area, this champion should have no chance at survival. There we go. Alright. Now to the best part, the unstoppable champions. Should be one up there. Well, I mean up there. Once we get past here. So we make more diamond lances. Bam! Bam! Look at all these crystals. He has no chance. Ah, except, of course, when he pops his barricade. Hell and fire. No! Oh, well. Of course. That's okay. There we go. And there's the unstoppable champion. Well, let's just finish this guy first. There we go. Alright. The best part about unstoppable champions, they can be frozen by your diamond lance. And stopped. We have our barricade right here. And we just continue to freeze him, keep stunning him, throwing more diamond lances over there, creating more crystals. And he is just zero chance of survival. And that is the build. Not too much to it, but I think it's a lot of fun. Pretty good for high-end content. And I hope you enjoy. Alright. Catch everyone in the next video.